Alright guys, welcome to my channel, China Uncle Mackie. Today, I have a friend who is my best friend in Sweden. And this is Philip.
Hello.
Yeah. So Philip, you grew up in Sweden, right?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately in Sweden. I think you are lucky man who grew up in Sweden, man.
Compared to others, yes.
If you compare to North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... but anyway, we are not going to talk about North Korea today. So basically, I'm going to ask you some questions about China, where I'm from. So,
What? Really?
yeah. Do you have any Chinese friend except me?
No, you're the only one, as far as I
I'm
know.
the only one.
As far as I know.
Okay. But you do have some other Chinese colleagues here, right?
I had when I was working at Ericsson.
Okay.
But now, no.
No. Okay. So basically, you are living in a surrounded by all the Swedish people, not a international environment.
Like where I work now, it's only Swedish colleagues. But when I actually am on my assignment, I have people from India.
People from India. Okay. Oh. We do have an Indian friend. Maybe later on I will grab him, come to here, sit here. Like he is really fitting in this room.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, so first question. Have you been to China before? No.
I would like to travel though. Someday. Someday.
Okay. In someday, right?
Someday.
But it is still very cost, travel from the Nordic countries to Far East.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure how much you pay when you actually travel back, but I'm guessing it's about...
I mean, now it's because of the pandemic, it's really costly because the flights, flight tickets...
Yeah, because you pay for...
tripled.
Yeah, but you're the only one on the flight, right? So you pay for all the fuel.
No! When I fly back to Stockholm, a full airplane was full of Chinese people. See what I mean? Maybe because they reduced the amount of the flights.
Maybe.
Now it's once a week or something. Before it was every day.
Yeah, but I think they have a problem with just filling the plane.
No, yeah.
Now with COVID.
Yeah, true. But one more question. You hit by the coronavirus, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I got infected in December, but it wasn't that bad for me.
Okay.
Mostly what happened was I got reduced lung capacity,
Yeah.
and that has taken about 3 months to recover. So.
Mm-hmm. So thanks for the corona. Make you experience something different.
Yeah, a part of China.
But one more question. In Sweden,
yeah.
All the medical treatment here about the corona was covered by your the medical system here, right?
If I would have needed any treatments, yes.
Okay.
But I was just locked at home and just under a cover, a nice cup of tea, and a huge glass of whiskey.
It sounds not like a coronavirus.
No, I mean, as I said, I didn't get a severe infection, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like a normal flu for me, but it could have been worse, way worse.
But Sweden, we are going to be vaccinated later on.
Yeah.
For the entire this province or this region, right?
Yeah. So far, they're looking at. I think it's the end of June where we are.
Okay.
Our age group are.
End of June.
Yeah, that's when they should be starting.
Is it a? Can you refuse it? I mean, basically. Yeah. Okay.
Unless your work requires it, you should be able to refuse it. But at the same time, they'll probably have a way to enforce it upon you anyway. Okay. So when it comes to, for example, traveling, the EU has more or less, if I'm not mistaken now, they've said that you need a vaccination passport.
Yeah.
So you're going to be forced to anyway.
That's the most scary part. If you don't get the vaccine, it almost feels like you cannot get anywhere. Like
Right.
later on, you need a passport to. It's really ridiculous, right? Yeah, I mean, so for some information for you, like in China now, like my parents, they were vaccinated like 2 weeks ago, but like the majority of the residents over there are required to be vaccinated. But the quality of the vaccine in China, it's always, I put a question mark on it. Yeah, but the problem is you cannot escape it. Like
No.
if you are not willing to take it, they will finally find you to ask you to do that. So there's no way to get away from it.
I think the only place in the world that you can sort of escape the vaccination would be the US.
Okay.
But I'm not sure that you're going to be able to escape that one, given the severity in that country.
I think maybe because a lot of my viewers are from the USA, so maybe someone will disagree. Yeah. Okay. So back to the China topic. Like nowadays, do you know the HM stuffs? Like HM was condemned in China because of the cotton they used.
Not more than that.
Okay. So, no, I'm not going to dig into this topic because it's quite sensitive for me. But the question is the vast majority of the Swedish people has a different opinion nowadays towards to China as a object, or the Chinese audience, or like this group of people, or it's for the Swedish. I'm not asking to speak for the whole Swedish population, but
It's more it's not against the Chinese people. It's more the Chinese government and the way they tend to rule stuff. Now, recently I haven't heard much, but like in the past, you've always heard these bad decisions come out of the country, and then everybody's condemning China, and then it gets quiet for a bit, and then something happens again. Everybody condemns China, and that's the.
True. But maybe I'll cut a little bit about this statement. But anyway, so maybe down to the individual level, let's put this like politics away. For yourself, like travel to China to see a almost like different world. Is that like a quite attractive thing for you?
Yeah, eventually I would like to see most parts of the world, at least the ones that are different enough from.
It is very different. You will find a lot of weird things like eating centipede or
I won't try that, but
and scorpions.
Yeah. I mean, you can get them on, online now. So,
Are you willing to know a little bit Chinese, like, or Mandarin before you go, or you just like hop on the airplane and just go?
I'm not sure. It depends on the willingness of the ease of use of English in China. But I mean, if I have you to travel with, then
then you don't have to worry about anything.
I'll just tell you what I need to be spoken.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll give you a good trip. Yeah, but anyway, so another question is, are you on YouTube all the time, or not all the time? But are you a YouTube viewer?
Yeah, I tend to end up in a so-called YouTube loop.
Okay.
Essentially, it's an endless loop of things that you just watch.
yeah, true. Do you like digging into some like China content before?
Not more than what was it? Serpent ZA and ADV China.
Okay, so
the two red flags.
Yeah, I think they are the most famous China YouTubers. Are you aware of the others?
No, not many.
Okay, but if I'm going to tell you, there are YouTubers which is quite different as Serpent DA and Law 86, because if you watch their content, they are more like I don't know how to call it, critical, like.
Yeah, but like before they were more like a travelogue,
Yeah,
and that was more what I enjoyed. I don't really care too much about politics.
Yeah, so you what you are saying is you prefer more the content they created before, like riding bicycle and travel around China to look for like weird stuff. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't call it weird, but different.
Not weird, but different and also interesting stuff. And also like those funny translations or something like this. Okay. Are you aware like nowadays China YouTuber group has some kind of like we call it shows, like they only produce like positive content rather than anything critical or negative.
Okay.
So basically, what they are doing is if they go to somewhere, they acting like, oh, this is a paradise and how great it is. And if you see such kind of character, are you going to be interested, or for you it's like no, it's not real or something?
If it's over exaggerated, then probably not.
Let's say some like a middle-aged British daddy, like not good looking, using some like middle England accent, talk to the camera and talking about how great China is. Not only how about the life in China and their individual experience, but they also give you some opinion about the politics. Like China is the most advanced technology, advanced technologies or beautiful beautiful scenery is okay, but infrastructure like railway system.
As long as it's interesting, I'll watch anything more or less. But if it's like to me uninteresting, then no.
I mean, yeah, it goes to a level if you can see if it's a like a makeup thing, or it's a news, it's a objective life vlogging or something.
Yeah. I mean, if the purpose is vlogging, then then if I'm into vlogging, then I'll watch the vlogging. Doesn't matter if it's like it has political or not, but in that case I would watch the content for the creator, not
Yeah, sure.
It is a part of his life, and if that is what I'm after, then that's what I'll watch.
Okay. The last question. Let's put China aside. Is there any other Asian country that you are interested in?
Mainly Japan, but
Japan.
yeah, Japan, Korea.
Do you think Japan is the most safe country to visit, or it's like a culturally rich? Like,
as far as I've heard, it should be one of the safest countries to be in.
It is actually.
But I mean, as long as you don't offend anybody, you're going to be fine. More than fine.
Yeah.
And I mean, from what I've seen, like you don't have to worry if you go like I don't know down the street 2 a.m.
No.
You don't have to worry about anybody essentially. Normally.
Yeah, sure. But in China, it's the same actually. But do you worry about it here in Sweden? If you get down the street like 2 a.m. in the morning?
Depends. I can get paranoid sometimes, but
like here in our town.
No, not a lot. It depends on where I am in the town, but generally
like
no.
Jungle.
I would be paranoid after a while, yeah.
But it's not like someone will attack you. It's like wild animal or something.
Yeah, I mean, like it's you hear a sound, you can't see what's making the sound. Yeah. Like if somebody's breaking a stick or an animal's breaking the stick, you wonder, what can it be? I mean, we don't have dangerous animals. I mean, we do, but not, we don't have tigers or stuff like that. But we can have like boars.
Yeah, sure.
And they are dangerous in of themselves, but like there's nothing flesh eating.
Yeah, sure.
But your mind still goes, what could it be?
Oh yeah, yeah. But in terms of like a personal safety, this is my experience. I think it is also safe here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the other Nordic countries? I think I visit many, almost all, not except Iceland.
Yeah.
I think the majority of the Nordic countries.
not Nordic.
Iceland isn't Nordic.
I mean,
It's an island. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, but if I talk about like Copenhagen, Helsinki, both of these cities or places are.
I mean, general, if you're just thinking about Nordic country or Scandinavia, it is pretty safe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a common occurrence, but I mean, it's not impossible for it something to happen.
Yeah.
But I guess that would be the same in almost every country.
But one more question. It is maybe sensitive, since Sweden like imported a lot of refugees from Middle East. Is that some kind of problem that we? Because I heard the news like girls were raped by. It was like 4 years ago, but nowadays I don't see that much. I don't hear that much. But like someone put on a black hoodie, try to burn the car in Malmö. Is that something that makes you worry about the safety since then, the import of the refugees?
I mean, it's a hard question to answer because it's
yeah, if it's hard, then you can just don't answer it.
It is a hard question to answer because there's a lot of factors to that question.
Okay. But in general, have any friends like from the Middle East or other refugees here?
I don't personally have any friends from Middle East, especially that was involved with the the Syrian war and all that. Well, not Syrian war, but the ISIS stuff. But I don't think I've ever run into somebody.
Okay. Anyway, then I think that's pretty much what I'm going to ask you. And if you want, maybe later on we can do like go to a place and do some travel log together, and you will always show up in my channel.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe later on we grab our Indian friends together.